Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody. I am doing a video like this because I'm driving, obviously. I just want to encourage everybody, man. For real, keep grinding. Keep grinding. Even on Christmas, keep grinding. There's no need to take a day off, man. Sleep is for the rich, and the rich don't really sleep. So keep grinding. I hope everybody having a beautiful day. If you are with your family for Christmas, more blessings to you. If you're not with your family for Christmas, still more blessings to you. Hope you guys having a beautiful day. Sunshiny day. It's a little rainy, but we know this ain't rain. This is God just pouring out His blessings. You feel me? If you didn't get nothing for Christmas, understand you got the best thing at all. You got to be able to watch this video, and you should be able to thank God that you ever see another day. That alone is amazing in itself. Today, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to cook today. I'm making some ribs and some collard greens. So, yeah, I'm making some ribs and some collard greens today. I was marinating last night. It's finna be lit. And then probably eat with my family and shit like that. Eat with people I know. Chill. What can I talk about, man? Trusting yourself, trusting the process, keeping God first. Y'all know that's like the basis of everything. But self-love is the best love. Never turn around and repeat cycles, people. I want to encourage my women out there, man. Be successful in your own right. Now, what does that mean? You got to think of it like this, guys. Especially for my women out there. Be independent. A lot of time when it comes to independence for women, you gotta understand you might have to cut off a man that's not doing as good as you would want him to do. Now, what I mean by that is this. I don't mean like, oh, you done built with this man. Oh, you see someone else doing better, leave him. No, not what I'm trying to say. Not what I'm trying to say. But for yourself, and same thing for men. If you see yourself in the highest light of being successful, you got to be able to say, man, is this person a liability to me? Now, I mean that in the sense of like, more, I guess that's kind of like more so for the dating scene. That if you like single, you dating, whatever. But if you married, I would suggest y'all to actually build together and stay the course, because looking at your current situation or whatever, you can always, repair a marriage and go hard, I feel. Or not, I don't know. It's really just up to people. It's really up to the individuals inside the relationship. But when it comes to my women, I encourage y'all to be hyper independent. What I mean by hyper independent is, I understand it really just kind of starts with healing. Y'all got to start with like looking at past trauma and really going in deep and saying why you act the way you act. And if you got childhood wounds, women, you got to really address those things. Because if you don't address those things, you're going to hurt people around you, and you're not going to understand that. You're going to assume that what you're doing is right. Focus on real love, and real love comes from loving yourself. Because you can't love yourself if you're doing everything what everyone else is doing. You're following the crowd. You're not going anywhere, because chances is they're not going anywhere. They're just copying the next person, the next person, the next person, the next person. Being young is cool and doing things, but you gotta understand the mentality of doing the same thing over and over will get you stuck. A lot of times, we sit around and we say, "Oh, I'm going to do whatever for ourselves one day," but chances is that one day doesn't happen. If you was to leave Columbus, Georgia for 5 years and come back, chances is Columbus is still going to be Columbus, simply just because, it's the city we all grew up in, or you just visited it, or whatever the case may be. It's not going to change drastically. I mean, we might have a couple new buildings, a couple new roads, and a couple people that's still here, but it's not going to be a drastic change. So chances is, how does change happen? It happens on the inside, ladies. So if you with a man that's not really doing much, encourage him to do better. Now it's ultimately gonna be up to him to get up off the grind. You know what I'm saying? You help him and you treat him with respect, and you say, baby, you got this 1% every day. Even if it take that man 2-3 years to get in position, at least he know that you was his support during them 2 or 3 years. You know, because here's the thing about growth, and when you climbing ladders, you're going to be hit with temptation. You're going to be hit with different scenarios that could entrap you and keep your mind. People, the word trap isn't about just selling drugs. The word trap is really like the definition of crazy or insanity, doing the same thing over and over. That's what the trap is. So if you still messing with the same dude and he ain't did nothing with his life, chances is he might be, you know, not taking accountability for his own situations and then going as hard as he can. Because I don't care what a man says. If it's just like this, when a man wants a woman, he's gonna do any and everything he possibly can to seek that woman and by nature hunt, right? That's just how it is. But when he's not wanting to do that anymore, he's not gonna do that. It's over with. So you need to make sure, as a woman, independent woman, that got a man or whatever, no man, whatever y'all to say, you in a relationship, you independent, encourage that man to be better and, you know, go hard and make sure, you know, not only is he taking accountability for himself, his actions, that you are taking accountability for what you're doing and you saying it in, you know, y'all relationship or soon to be relationship, whatever it is. Before you even talk to a person, understand when you speaking, what you giving off, what you copying, not even copying, you should be getting off your authentic self. Don't be fake, you know. Just put it like that. That's what I'm trying to encourage people. Same thing for men. Be independent. Don't get into a relationship. And I know this might sound like, dang, Reggie, that's kind of crazy. Never get into a relationship with a woman and think I gotta go 50-50. Doing that automatically is going to make you want to go harder, people. The reason I say that is because like this. I'm put like this, man. Most women don't want to work. Now, does that mean you got to get a woman that doesn't want to work? No. But always have in the back of your mind, if this stuff falls, it's on you. But so you got to be the man to pick it all up and keep it going. It's a heavy thing to carry on your back, but it's really not really heavy when you got God. For me, in a sense, I can carry a lot of weight on my shoulders, but it's not really weight for me because I have a connection with God. I know my purpose in life is to provide, plant seeds, let them bloom into a big old tree, and then give to my people, and they eat for themselves. So I know my course and action as a man. My purpose in life can never be less than, like this. A woman can never be my purpose. So for men, your purpose should outweigh your relationship. Your purpose should outweigh your connection with your woman. Does that mean she's less than? No, she's one with you, but your purpose should be first, right? God should be ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Put God first, because he's going to take away a lot of things that you can't see. He's going to show you a lot of things to avoid, to take care of yourself, and for you to be better ultimately for him. Because it's not just for you, it's for him. So he can get the glory in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you don't fall victim to pride and ego and all these other things, and y'all don't get stuck. Because as soon as you become a victim to pride and ego, you fall, or you get stuck in the same cycle, repeating the same thing, and you wonder why you're not growing year after year. I don't mean by, if you're grinding and actually developing and loving yourself. Because here's the thing, you can grind and get some money. That's cool, whatever. But if you're not growing on the inside, fellas, loving yourself, mentally challenge yourself, developing, taking these stressful situations in your life and still pushing forward, you're not going to really grow into the person you're supposed to become. Because ultimately, if you don't try and walk through these stressful situations, guys, you're going to get stuck into a period of time where you're not growing. Since this is why a lot of women say, man, that guy, he's still doing the same thing over and over, X, Y, and Z. Guys, you got to grow. Women, you got to grow. If you don't grow, you don't change, you're going to be stuck forever. And a lot of people say, well, it doesn't matter, X, Y, and Z. It does matter. It does matter, because then you're going to look at other people's lives and cover them, and you're going to be mad. And that's not their problem, that's yours. So I encourage y'all, man, growth, develop, love God, keep him first, become a better version of you. Women, be ultra self-independent. And you say, Reggie, how do I be ultra independent? chances is the first thing I would tell any woman, because everybody has this one thing in common, and the word is called pain. Talk to somebody. Get with somebody that can help you with your pain. You know, for me, oh my God, I'm gonna turn left. Turn right. For me, whether it's therapy or me just really my art, the platform, what I'm building, who I am as a person, people, this is my therapy. I don't do it for the looks and the scene. Oh, Reggie, I don't care about that. That is my therapy. That is my healing, because as I heal myself, as I connect with God, and I become a better version of myself, I put the content out there to help people, right? Because here's the thing, if it's my therapy, if it's my zone, if it's my relaxation, I can never put that above it. I can never have anyone else above me, right? This is my purpose in life. Healing is my purpose. Loving is my purpose. I'm that type of person. That's who I am. So it's I can never put someone above that. You know what I'm saying? If I put someone above me, I've learned from past situations, it really wouldn't work, because the connection will always be rigid. It'd be me giving too much, and I wouldn't like that. So I don't do equal give and takes when it comes to my purpose. My purpose is my 100% focus. And here's the thing, man. You gotta find a woman that's gonna be okay with that. You gotta find a woman that's gonna say, you know what? This motherfucker might be working late night after 3. But at least I know where he at. You know? That's the type of person I am. Dang, where Reggie been? He working. What Reggie doing? Working. I wonder what Reggie's doing. Working. I'm always working, people. That's who I am. I love to work, though. That's who I am as a person. My dad always worked. I see my mom always worked. I always had that to work. Even if they didn't work, honestly, I would still find a way, just because you could say it's the hustle or whatever, but I just generally like it. I love working for myself. I love working on myself. I love creating. I love becoming the person I am. I love to be, not to show people, oh, this is me, this is blah, blah. No, to work and it's still, because it's going to be shown. It's what's on the inside, not what's on the outside. And that is the most attractive part about me, is my heart. And I must protect that at all costs. So, fellas, find yourselves. And if you don't know how to find yourself, find something you're good at. Love yourself, work hard, and become a better version. Find people you can vent to. Find God. The first thing you should do, find God, love yourself. And then same thing for you ladies. Don't let a man treat you like you ain't shit, because you're beautiful and you're wonderfully made. Love yourselves. Don't be in oppression. Depression is a mental entrapment made by the devil to keep you stagnant and stuck. I promise you. I've been through more things than most people, more things in my life than probably most people have. They could even imagine. I promise you, some painful situations, but I'm still here. I still become a man that that can walk with his chin up, head out, and still smile, and people wouldn't even imagine the things. So I'm a living testimony of growth. I'm a living testimony of love. I'm a living testimony of you can become the person you want to become if you put the work in. But you have to understand, guys, if you didn't put no work in 2023, don't expect to reap no benefits for yourself in 2024. Okay? If you put the work in, whether it's your career field, whether it's your love or yourself, following God, whatever it is, you're going to reap those positive benefits. But if you didn't do nothing, if you was envious, if you was hateful, you was jealous, and you was all these things, you're not going to reap nothing. Don't expect anything. Don't expect, oh, God, give me something. He might give you lessons to learn. I'm going to keep it buck. You might say, dang, I don't want that, Reggie. You should always want a lesson to learn. Because it's the thing. With lessons come growth. If you sit around, you destroy the temptations and all that, and you walk right in a positive way, you'll learn. Simple. That's also the same reason. When you walk away from people, you're also teaching them the lesson of the ability to walk away. When people learn that you demand respect and command respect, you're also teaching them not only how to treat you, but how to treat themselves, whether they want to realize it or not, or whether they want to sit back and acknowledge you, or whatever. At the end of the day, within themselves, they will eventually acknowledge or already acknowledge the fact that this is how I probably should walk because this person has done X, Y, and Z. People don't like truth. People don't like honesty. People don't like certain, things they can't control. But here's the thing. This life we live in isn't meant for us to be in control. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you should be focused on is really just loving yourself and bettering yourself. That's the only thing we can control is ourselves. And if we don't have self-control as people, man, you're going to be living a life that's going to be very, very hard. Learn the lessons now, people. That when I get on these platforms and I teach y'all these things and y'all actually sit back and listen and y'all apply them, yes, I know it may be hard to stop serial dating. I know it may be hard to stop effing on everybody. I know it may be hard to stop smoking drugs and all this other stuff. But I don't teach when I'm not personally doing. There will be no reason for me to teach anything that I don't apply, because that would be hypocritical and fake, and I don't move like that. So I love everybody. I hope everybody's growing in positive direction and keeping God first. Merry Christmas. Y'all know I'm gonna keep posing, so I'm not gonna say see you New Year. So it is what it is, man. Tell somebody you love them, because the fact of the matter is someone didn't wake up today. All right, it's always Elohim over everything. Never fear, Reggie's here, and this is just the beginning. I'm about to shake the world up in ways you've never seen. Stay tuned.